Hello, it is Thursday evening, July 17th, 6:30 p.m. This is Dr. Matthew Johnson. I hope I'm getting myself in here, at least part of me. Kind of hard to do a selfie when you're shooting a video. Anyway, I'm at the SOA base camp. It's me, myself, and I here for the next 4 nights. And I checked on the area where we left a picnic basket for the first time, filled with the peanut butter jar we always leave behind, the raspberry jam jar, a dozen eggs, and a package of Fig Newtons, and a cinnamon roll. When I got there, I collected it and brought it back. The picnic basket had been kind of torn apart. Now, there's no chew marks. This was the bottom of the picnic basket. There's no chew marks. It was pulled out of the base, but there appears to be a fingerprint right there, like a hand was used to tear it apart. And I'm looking at the parts that kind of held the basket together. That was pulled apart, and then I'm looking at the stick here, and the twine is missing off half of it, almost like it kind of got rolled off to an extent. It's interesting. I don't know what to make of it. You look at the ends there, it looks like it was kind of, I don't know, be almost like cut. Trying to look at those ends and figure out what happened to them. Anyway, the unique thing was that the peanut butter jar was completely gone. The raspberry jam jar was completely intact, and the lid was still sealed a month later, so the lid had not been popped. In the past, they've been in the habit of popping the lid and dipping into the jam jar and taking an inch or two or half the jam jar and then putting the lid back on, but this time they didn't even pop it. But the whole peanut butter jar is missing. Lid, everything. I'm kind of trying to figure out what animal out here in the woods could walk off with an entire peanut butter jar. Also, the dozen eggs were completely gone. No eggshells anywhere. No carton. So, a little weird. Found parts of the Fig Newton package, and it looked like the package had been torn. You know, the plastic cover had been torn, but didn't see any teeth marks in it. Didn't see any teeth marks in the plastic. Something else that was interesting is when I first arrived here in the base camp, within just a couple minutes of my arrival, this rock right here had been tossed into camp. I kind of left it there, didn't want to do anything with it. This is the first time I've touched it. It's a pretty nice sized rock. I was over there by the table when it got tossed in, and it seemed to come from this area over there. A nice opening for the rock to get tossed in, so, you know, what intent wasn't to hurt me. And to be quite honest, this is not the first time they've ever tossed a rock into base camp upon our arrival. It's kind of their way of saying hello. The other interesting thing is, I was working over there at the table, and I had my cover for my cot, that black cover you see in here. It was on the ground right here, and came back, and there had been a pine cone placed upon the top of it. Now, I know that sounds weird, like, okay, Matt, pine cones fall from trees. Well, yeah, they do, but the trees are like a good 15-20 feet back, and not seeing, maybe I'm blind because I don't have my glasses on. I'm not seeing any pine cones on those trees. So, you know, it wasn't there on the black bag and on the ground, and it was, and kind of same spot that the rock got tossed in. The other interesting thing was, upon my arrival, I rang the cow bell over at the 2 o'clock position, which is right over there. By the way, the trailhead right there, that's 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So we have 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9. Most of the activity at night happens from 9 o'clock all the way through 12 and all the way over to 3 o'clock on the base camp perimeter. So anyway, I went over there immediately, get out of the car, rang the big cowbell for a minute like I always do, and came back over to the car and started working, and within 2 minutes over at the 3 o'clock position I heard 2 of them coming up the mountainside on the what we nicknamed the Bigfoot Superhighway, big path with lots of tracks on it more often than not, although it's kind of hard to find them during the summer when things bake. Today it hit 100 degrees down here in southern Oregon, and it's cooled down to 85 right now. You're probably wondering, well, Matt, if it's 85 and it was 100, why are you wearing, you know, your Superior Seattle Seahawks hoodie? Go Seahawks. Well, the reason why is because that's the way I can pack my 44 mag that I like to keep on me for cougar, black bear, and stupid human beings. Mainly right now, black bear, because again, for the first time in 8 years, as of last month when Adam Davies and John Carlson were here, we actually had a black bear screwing around with our camp. So, you know, I don't think he's going to come in with even just me all by myself, but I would rather have the 44 meg in my hoodie pocket than to have it inside the car and say, time out, black bear, don't move, let me open the door and get the gun first. Okay, now let's play. You know, and I have no intentions of shooting or killing the black bear. Scaring it off, yeah, but I have no intention of killing anything cougar, black bear, stupid human beings, unless my life is, you know, threatened. So anyway, I'm not a killing type of guy. So anyway, here at base camp, found interesting. Oh, I forgot to mention. Okay, so you know, here's the bottom, and there was, you know, one of these pieces underneath the wood, so that would be 1. Then there was a wall, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 panels off this picnic basket that are totally missing, and were not anywhere in the area. I swept the area for a good 100 feet in a 360 degree you know, perimeter. I couldn't find those 5 panels. The bottom, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are they? They were just as big and just as square and looked just like the lid. Where are they? They're missing. That was weird. So those 5 panels are missing. The eggs are all missing, and the large peanut butter jar are missing. So anyway, I'm gonna finish on doing what I need to do here, and hopefully we'll have one or more squatches feeling comfortable enough to walk into base camp, preferably during the daylight, but nighttime in the pitch of dark of night would be good too. I have a, by the way, no lights policy during the spring, summer, and fall. So the campfire pit that you see does not get used during the spring, summer, and fall. Only gets used during the winter, coldest months. so we don't freeze to death. Anyway, this is Dr. J signing off. I hope this worked. Never shot myself like this before. And I'll provide you with more video later. Bye.